At how things are going in Durban, and I'm joined by reporter Lethiwe Mdluli. Lethiwe, hi, how have things gone in Durban today? I spoke earlier to an observer who said that while there were some incidents, they were isolated and there's been no one hurt, no one injured in any way. Can you just give us a brief rundown of how things have gone today?
Well, Sally, when we started off in Umkambatini, no one was hurt there, but there were a bit of delays with voting as the Ntokozo voting station in that area in Ward 2 was burnt down overnight, and that incident caused for voting today to be delayed. I spoke to a few residents in that area, and they were telling me that around 11 p.m. last night they heard gunshots, but they did not think much of those gunshots. But when they woke up in the morning trying to go and cast their vote at that station, they found that the station had burnt down or had been burnt down. The police, when we got there, they were out in their numbers and they were trying to basically investigate and find out more information. Residents are saying that they do not know what exactly happened. Earlier on, during the IEC briefing here in Durban, the IEC did confirm that there were some stations that did not open on time because of some delays. But at the moment, we are outside the Thekwini College, where this voting station voting has been disrupted. They have not been able to vote until 12. As you can hear from behind, there's a huge issue when it comes to the voters roll. I'm just going to ask my colleague to walk with me. I want to speak to some people that have been unable to vote today. They are telling me that they do not appear on the voters roll, and that, of course, is a problem for them. As you can see from your visuals, people are very disgruntled. They want to cast their vote today. They are saying that there's been corruption at this voting station, and they want the IEC to actually come here and address them. I believe that's the IEC member that was here trying to resolve the situation that is being blocked at the moment, Sally. I want to speak to a few people that have not been able to cast their votes, but I do not want to move from these visuals. Sure. As you can see, they are blocking the IEC officials. And earlier on, when I spoke to the party agents that were inside the voting stations, they were telling me that they were fearing for their lives because of what is currently happening.
Yeah.
So, Sally, I'm just going to move and try and speak to someone who actually was unable to cast their vote.
All right.
What is the problem?
Abantu ngoba abadiniwe nje abakwazi ukuvota inosifika ekseni ngabo 11 kuze kube manje asivotile masizwa kuthiwa balethe ama ballot paper are wrong kumanje umbuzo wami ku-ICC IEC kungani kwenzeka kanje upresident ama ballot paper wrong ekubeni bekwazi ukuthi namhlanje kuyavotwa kumanje sidiniwe kabi siyacela ukubuza ukuthi amalungelo ethu okuvota sesiphuciwe yini na siyafisa ukuthi IEC usiphendule lo mbuzo ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi ngosuku lovota singavoti.
So, Sally, I'm just going to ask my colleague to move with me and show you the visuals, what is happening currently. They're saying, basically, they're chanting that they want to vote. They're not going to leave this voting station until they are able to vote. The gentleman that I was speaking to right now was just saying that they have been here since 11 a.m. in the morning. Their names are not appearing on the voters' roll, and they are demanding for the IEC to fix this issue tonight, because if it's not fixed, they won't be able to vote. The IFP has told us, Sally, that over 400 people who came to register at this voting station actually do not appear on the voters roll. So that is a huge problem that the residents of Umlilo are saying needs to be addressed tonight.
Absolutely, and interestingly, Lethiwe, I mean, it is looking like people are getting very upset, and understandably so. We've just heard the same thing from East London. A Mary Vessel's waiting. She registered not on the voter roll, and here we can see tempers are flaring. Has the IEC said anything about rectifying this problem and perhaps keeping that voting station open a little later tonight to accommodate people?
Well, Sally, there is an IEC member present, but the residents were actually raising another issue with that, saying they only arrived very late. This issue has been going on for the whole day. So the IEC member is currently inside trying to resolve this issue. But unfortunately, when the IFP members who are currently present were trying to address this issue with him, he said they could not deal with it tonight. And the issue now is whether they will be able, these people that are outside will be able to vote or not. It does not seem that this issue is going to be resolved. I'm going to grab some of the IFP members who are here and hear what they have to say. Just explain to me exactly what the issue is.
Well, the problem here is that on the 18th and 19th, voters came here and registered so then they can vote today. But only to find that they were not captured in the IEC system. And we raise concern about that if people are not captured and there's nothing that is given to them as a proof that they are going to vote, it will be a problem. Now they came, so then they will vote. Unfortunately, they were told that they are not in the voters' list. What they are saying that we're written in the list, please give us that list so then we're able to vote. And IEC people, we are engaging them from 11 o'clock. They are not responding. Here comes a man who has a bigger position and is not giving a solution. So this is what they're setting people because they've registered. All the mistakes are not on the side of the voters, but it's IEC who is at fault. So you want them to prove that these people have been registered and bring the list. If they did not throw away the list, why they're not bringing the list here? So then people can be checked, compare them with their IDs. Yes.
So, Sally, that's one of the IFP members who is demanding for the list that people registered on to be made available and for people to be able to register tonight.
Thank you very much for bringing us this very latest. And we have seen a fairly smooth and calm day in KwaZulu-Natal, but you can certainly see from the police milling around, they're keeping a very close eye on this. People are very frustrated at not being able to vote. We're going to absolutely touch base with you again this evening. Lethiwe Mdluli coming to us from eThekwini. Still ahead.